Hey all, Matt here with Bobcat Bonsai, and today we're just going to do a little trim up on Gav's Forest Trident Maple, the only tree left in Gav's Forest. But stay tuned for future videos because I am going to be adding a few trees that I have. Well, not necessarily like full trees, but like seedlings, things like that. I want to add that into Gav's Forest as well. So let's get to it. Alright, so as you can see, this tree's grown a little bit since it was in that box and went over to Gav. Or should we say this tree's grown a lot of it. Like, almost the size of both my hands. The reason I use my hands is because if you go back to that video, you can see how big the tree was compared to my hand then. But we got a little bit of work to do here. So let's grab up our nippers. Everything's growing great, like really, really good. And that makes me really, really happy about how this tree's coming along. So honestly, we're just gonna end up coming in and taking some of this off. And I think I'm gonna take a stab at doing cuttings with it again, so I'll throw that in there after I nip off the growing tip. There we go. So now I'll throw that back in the water there. So that's gonna bring this one down into here. I'm gonna come in and actually take off some of the bigger leaves now, because it has been getting a little bit overcrowded inside here. So I took off some of the leaves so that these other little branches that are starting to develop can start coming off and growing in their separate directions here. Also, if the leaves, some of them have like cooked spots. I don't know how to explain it other than that, where the sun basically baked them off. And those ones, those leaves really, I feel like we should just get rid of and not worry about them. So this little one right here, we're actually going to take back to there. Nip one, two. Take off the top on the other one. Throw it in the bucket. Okay. So we're starting to get a good little setup in here now of what we're looking for. Sorry, I'm kind of working on these cuttings at the same time and just clearing the leaves off as I go through there. There we go. This little guy right here on this branch, we're going to cut back here. Alrighty. So we've got the bottom 3 branches done. We have some good growth coming out of this branch right here and this one right here. The branches aren't as big as what I would like, but we do have buds back further on this one that haven't come out yet. So we are for now going to take this one here, and then we'll do adjustments later to get this one back a little bit further. Alright, so then this branch right here is actually lined up almost directly even with this one. So I don't see any signs of inverse taper happening yet. The question is, do I want to address it now? Or do I want to leave it and work on 2 branches? we're gonna get rid of it just because I don't want the inverse taper to happen. Alrighty. Then we've got this little guy right in here. It's got a little dead nub, so I took that off. This little guy right here, we're just going to take some of these leaves off just to open up a little more air space in here. And this branch I'm going to end up pulling down like this. So now up here we've got some big things going, right? And this branch right here, which is coming off of here, I feel like it's almost the same size. And that's just going to be too much. So we're going to end up cutting this branch. There we go. We're going to cut this branch right up and in here to give room for dieback. And then this is going to become our new leader running upwards. So that was why that decision was made right there. Sometimes I feel like you guys might want to know why I do some of the things that I do. So that's what I explain it for. And then this one's pretty big, so we're going to cut it in half. And then just cut off the little bottom parts here. And that should give us a fairly decent cutting on this one. This one we're going to cut off down in here too. Cut off all the big leaves because there's a lot of leaves going on. And then all the top growths on all the branches are going to get taken off because I'm going to try to take the energy and reset it elsewhere. Alright. So I believe that should be good. Let's see, so that one's coming down here. Then this is the next branch up. Sorry, this little guy right here is the next branch up, but that one's not doing too much right now, so we're leaving that one alone. And then we're going to come to this one right here. Clip that one back to there. And what that's going to do is let these two little guys grow out and hopefully get some nice back budding in to keep growing that up further. Now I just gotta try to get in here and clip off this little dead section here. Alright, so we got that off. And now we're just growing upwards from there. So I think we're just gonna end up taking this back to right here. Again, trimming off the bottoms. And the growing tips. Putting that one in as a cut. And now we're just going to take off the bigger leaves on this upper one here as well. Alright, so that's back under control a little bit. I know it looks like I took a lot out of there, but I'll just feed it a little bit more and let it take back off and enjoy some more growth time. So I'll see you in the next part of this video, which will be a separate video because I've noticed people don't like to watch long videos, so I'm going to keep my videos, try to keep them at least under 10 minutes. But next video, we will be adding trees to this garden. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, you should subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoy my content, you should hit the bell notifications so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.